Hi there, I'm Elisa Cecilia Allgood, and this is the Allgoods, Vietnam Through the Eyes of Love. And today is December 30th, 1971. It's one of those days where, if you're paying close attention, you can feel something shifting. My dad writes twice, once earlier in the day, once later. And the numbers don't match. At first, it looks like a mistake. But it isn't. It's an adjustment. Not of the facts. It's an adjustment of care. And my mom, she writes drunk. She's so funny. She's also anxious. And she is brutally honest. She names her depression outright. And she lets people in because being alone feels worse. And she jokes, again, that she's been pregnant forever. This isn't a day of big declarations. It's a day of quiet recalibration. And that's often where the truth lives. So here's the first letter that my dad wrote to my mom earlier in the day of December 30th, a Thursday, 1971. My dearest lover, boy, I love you. You are my precious darling. Did you know all of that? I bet you did. As I write you, I just sit here nervous as I can be. I just know that you are about to give birth to our new pretty baby, and I am so proud. I will be the proudest and happiest daddy ever. You just wait and see. I love you with all of my heart. Well, got up early again today and had to go in process at the CBPO. It took me 5 hours. Then I went to the hooch. Ken was there, and I helped him get into his room. He had brought a letter from you, which I'm sure I will get a bunch when I go back to Benoit on the 21st. Then I will have some letters here in Saigon waiting when I return. How about that? Baby, I love you so much. Only 98 days left. Then I will be with my family forever. I can't wait. That will be the best day of my life. I love you so much. You are my precious darling. I have so much love for you. Pi, Ken, and I went to the club for supper. We came back and drank a few beers and shot the shit. Now I'm ready for bed and talking to my love. I have a day of alert at Tonsonute tomorrow. Baby, I love you forever. I always remember how much I love you. I am with you in my dreams and every thought. Sleep warm and love me. Love, Dick. Well, that same day my mom writes, she's had people over. She's had wine and shooters. She's had enough relief to tell the truth about how hard this has been and how much effort it takes just to get through the night. Here's the letter that my mom wrote to my dad, 30th December, Thursday. My whittle chickie, I love you. As I write this, I'm kinda high. Everyone came over around 5:30, and I didn't expect them until 7. I think I told you I was cooking lasagna for the group tonight. If not, well, I did. Anyway, we started our shooters early, and after the wine, etc., I'm rather high. I enjoyed it. I think it's the first time I've really blown it out since you've been gone. We must have had 10 toasts to you. Everyone was drunk. As usual, they thought the lasagna was outstanding. I'm not sure how good it was. We had so many shooters before. We especially, me, not having my chickie here. Well, Paul, Becca, David, Alicia, Dixie, Joy, Jeanette Savini, Jack Farrell, and Bill Mathers were our guests. Bill was very nice. He kind of did things like made drinks and helped to clean up off and on. He feels sorry because my love isn't here to help me. Having everyone over kind of got my mind off of my depression and anxiety. My day otherwise was about the same as usual. Checked the mail. No letter from Joe today. I bet I get one tomorrow. I didn't get a letter from Pops. I did get a letter from Pop. He didn't really say if he liked his shave job, but he thanked us for the Christmas presents. At least I know Daddy loves his. Maybe that wasn't such a good idea after all. I just did the best I could. I know I don't like to get presents that I can't or won't use. Oh well, it's too late now. Well, then I had lunch with Paul and Becca. I'm going to miss them so much when they move. First, Gordon and Melinda. Now Paul and Becca. At least we'll have our little one, I hope, to keep me company and occupied by then. Then there's David and Alicia. They just don't fit the bill like Paul and Becca. And Buck is still here, so we haven't seen much of Jan. Joy is going home on Sunday, next week, so I'll be lonely. And maybe I'll deliver. I'm beginning to feel that I'm going to be pregnant forever. Well, tomorrow is New Year's Eve, and I'm going to be even more lonely than on Christmas. I remember what a good time we, and Joy too, had last year. Next year, we will have a happy time again, just being together. Joy doesn't have a date, so maybe we can cook something together. She doesn't want to go out alone, and I can't blame her. I'm going to have a drink too. Drink to my love at midnight, and probably cry, because I wouldn't have my hug, kiss, and love her. It's always such a sad time, but I'll be okay. I love you so very much. To be honest, life just doesn't mean very much without you. I just simply exist. Our year is going to be 1972. I can hardly wait. Darling, I'm CP and rather drunk, so I'll close now. You remember how very much you mean to me. I love you with all of my heart and soul, forever and always, Sarah. And then my dad writes again. The same day, a different letter and a different number. 30 December. My dearest darling, I love you. I got 2 of the sweetest letters from my lover today. They were written on the 22nd and 23rd of December. I missed from the 14th to the 22nd, and my address changed. I'm sure they will be forwarded to me, and I sure love you. You are my precious darling. I had been a few days without a letter from my baby. I sure love your letters. They are so precious. The letter from your friends in Mobile was really nice. It seems like the more people than me know how lucky I am to be married to you. I tell you one thing for sure. I know that I am lucky. You are the sweetest wife I could ever ask for, and I love you. I got off early today. Went to the BX. I gave Gary Strobine his lighter, had lunch, and then I read and napped all afternoon. I had a beer with Verl, and then supper. I am now having a good talk to my lover. This is the high point of my day. I will get to bed, read and dream of my pretty wife. It seems that all I can do these days is the thought of you just dominate my thoughts. And I talk about you so much that everyone here asks about you constantly. And Sarah, I just plain love you so very, very much. Don't you ever forget that. Pi, Ken, and I are all going to open our last Christmas present on 2 January, okay? That is the first day that the 3 of us have been off together since 10 December. I'll write to you as soon as we do. Baby, only 83 more days. I can't wait to be home with my wife and our baby. My love for you grows each day, and I love you so much. I'm glad you got the dinnerware before Christmas. That way your present really got to you. I am so sorry to hear about Trish. Maybe things will work out for her. Sleep warm, my love. Love you, plus our baby, so much. I can't wait to hear from you. I am yours now and forever. Love forever. Love, Dick. Geez. Well, what I hear in these letters, it isn't confusion. He's not confused about the numbers. He just adjusts it. It's an adjustment. A man who quietly changes the count so the days feel lighter for the woman he loves. A woman who opens her door and a bottle because being alone inside her own head feels worse. And in the middle of it all, there's me. I'm the baby. I'm the baby he's already promising to love. The one he says will make him the proudest and happiest daddy. The one growing inside a woman who is tired, anxious, drunk. She's super funny, honest. And through all of that, she's showing up every day. And I was carried through this moment in her belly, through this care, through this with just all of this recalibration constantly. And my dad was right. He was a great father. And my mom was right too. She was a great mother. And I was created inside a marriage that knew how to adjust to each other, even from opposite sides of the world. This is what love looked like before I even took my first breath. Thank you for listening to the Allgoods. If you're enjoying the podcast, please like or subscribe wherever you listen. And I'll be back real soon with the next letter. Until then.